1.75 trillion naira revenue in Q1 2025, exceeds target of 106 billion naira. Monarch backs African Pope as 9 stand to succeed Francis. Armed headers kill in fresh Benue attack as Ribadu defends FG's security efforts. Lagos recorded 517,394 traffic infractions in 1 year. That's a high number if you ask me. Plato NBA advocates self-defense against attacks. FG targets $4 billion import reduction via proposed steel incentive bill. Coalition urges NAS on bill to reserve seats for women in parliament. Are we still having this conversation in 2025? One would think that would be the norm. But here we are. And finally, on the front page of the Guardian newspapers, PDP sacks Bielsa. Edo executives appoints interim officials. These and many more you'd find on the front page of the Guardian newspapers. Remember, we're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can watch us live on there and also drop your comments. You can also send a message, voice note, to call the WhatsApp number 080-999-30137. The numbers to call are 0700 951 0000, 0809 597 4869. Those are the regular lines. You can send a message, voice note, or call the WhatsApp number as well. Good morning to you, Abdul Salam Salisu. Thank you so much for watching us live on Facebook. Good morning to you as well, Onwachuku Kennedy Chinedu. You're watching us live all the way from Okukwa Omuhu Okwato. Where is that? Is that in Enugu or Imo State? I'm not quite sure, but thank you for watching us live on there. I'll be taking your comments and messages shortly. Good morning to you as well, Dr. Ms. Umar Olibera from Owerri. Thank you for watching us live. You can also watch us live on Facebook, on YouTube rather, at Nigeria Info Abuja. We'll take a very quick break for the commercials, and when we return, we'll get to your reactions.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
Oh!
Connection established. tank disinfectant. It has saved me money, time, and energy. No more water-related.
This is Morning Crossfire on 95.1 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back to the Morning Crossfire. We're taking your reactions to the newspaper headlines at 6:30 a.m. You can call the numbers 0700-951 0000 0809 597 4869. The WhatsApp number is 080 999 30137. We're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can drop your comments on there and we'll take them as we go. Good morning.
Good morning, the angelic Gabriella. How are you? How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you. My name is Abakar calling you from Gwagwalada. I greet all the listeners, esteemed listener, callers and contributors of Nigeria Info. It's very it's pathetic. Even here, before Niger State is not in the ranks of the state being terrorized by the bandits, but now the level of terrorism act in Niger has reached a certain level. Even the state of coughing was declared by the state governor because of high incidence of burglary and street violence by some troubled youth. It's unfortunate. The whole zone now is a trouble zone. And they are saying they are going to form anti-bandit squad. Why not arrest the situation? Stop the killing. Stop the bloodletting before you go and know how to form. And please, permit me this morning. The FCT primary healthcare workers are on strike for more than 1 month. And nobody is saying anything. The public school teacher, primary school teacher too, they are on the strike. Nobody is talking. They are just talking about 2027, how to capture FCT area council. But the people of FCT are not benefiting anything from them. They are busy talking about 2027. We have alternative to democracy. If democracy will not serve Nigerian people, it's not crazy. It's not crazy. Thank you. That is my take.
All right. Thank you as well for sharing your thoughts. Good morning. Please move away from your device or turn it off completely.
Good morning, Gabriella.
Good morning. You're welcome.
Yes, Felix from Lambata.
Welcome.
I greet Abubakar from Gogolada and all our other highly esteemed callers and listeners. Yes, National Assembly is reflecting what the pastor said, that they are overstamp assembly. Before what I did, they are overstamp assembly. Every Nigerian knows about that. So we don't argue that. It's for them to change and make a positive input in their celebration. Thank you, and God bless.
So are you saying there's been no kind of positive input in any of their deliberations so far?
It's a very dormant assembly. There is no impact, nothing at all, Gabriella. I must.
So what kind of action are you expecting to see, at least at this time?
We're expecting actions that will bring about positive reforms into the system. Actions that will bring a better life for Nigerians. Welfare and security. Every day of Nigerians dying as if they are foul. It's just unfortunate. They should wake up from their slumber and do something. Thank you.
All right, then. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Good morning.
Good morning, Gabriella.
Good morning. You're welcome.
More than 70 people are killed in Benue State. It's a human being, not animal. More than 70. And more than 100 people are killed in Plateau State. The present government of Nigeria should look into it. At that, when this thing happens, it will be a die, normal thing. To me, allegedly, it's like they're just using this room for ritual. You understand? You will not look more than 70 people and you cannot resign. To me, I think they should look into it. I say thank you. God bless Nigeria.
All right. Thanks for sharing as well. Let's get to you now on WhatsApp. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning, Gabriella.
Good morning.
My name is Salasi.
Welcome, Salasi.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
I greet Donatus, Felix, and Abubakar. I want to talk about the insecurity. Another new terror group emerged in Niger State called Mahmuda. That is, you can see the spread of terrorist organization. We never finish with Boko Haram. We get bandit and killer headsmen. After that, we never finish with that bandit and killer headsmen. We now come to Lakurawa. After Lakurawa, now we are getting another brand new terrorist group organization in Niger State called Mahmuda. And the Plateau State, the Benue State governor say the killers are not Nigerians, they are foreigners. Where did they come from? I don't really understand this. Look at how people have been killing. Look at how the dole tail have been raising over 70, 80. You are talking of numbers of human beings, not animals, being killed by these terrorists. And we have governors, we have the president, we have people, we have the security, we have the intelligence. They will come and kill people unabated and go back and never get them arrested. Are they spirit? It's because this thing hasn't touched them. And I don't pray that it should touch them. Thank you so much.
All right. Good morning. Hello, are you there?
Yeah, good morning, Angel. How are you?
Good morning, you're welcome.
Yeah, Salas Ghana. My name is Dudu Estes.
Welcome, Ojo. Go ahead.
Yeah, one of the airlines said that custom raking trillions of naira in the first quarter of the year. That is very good. The same thing they raking last year in 2024.
It's actually more now. From what the chair said, it's they bit that target that they had from last year.
That is very wonderful. But tell me, Angel, what can the government show for it on the life of the citizen? With all this money they are raking in, robbing Nigerian citizens to get revenue for federal government. What has federal government done in returns to the citizen? With all this money, citizens are still being killed every day. The paper said that about 85 people were killed in Benue. Where are the monies that they are coming in? They are boasting, showing us that they are making so amount, and it's not reflecting in the life of the citizen. Minimum wage cannot be paid till now. Civil servants cannot even explain how if they have paid their 70,000 naira minimum wage. You can see local government workers. They are tired of strike. They want to embark on protests. Strike everywhere. What is the essence of this money that they are boasting about, that they are increasing every time? Every month, trillions of naira will be shared by the 3 tiers of government. Yet they cannot pay salary with it. So where are the monies? Honestly, this government is becoming so worrisome for us every day. Bad news every blessed day.
All right.
If they don't know what to do, they should quit. Thank you.
All right, then. Thank you as well for sharing your thoughts. Let's get to you some of your messages on WhatsApp. Once again, the WhatsApp number is 080-999-30137. On WhatsApp, this says Tinubu and his service chiefs should step aside. They have failed in their duty to protect the lives of the citizens. Are those headsmen invisible? We aren't serious in this country, is what Fitzgerald from Airport Road says. And this says, good morning, IMF should keep their focus and stop disturbing us. The PDP that's talking about coming back to power, and they continue fighting. How possible is it for them to come back to power? These opposition parties are only making noise. Oludade Abiodun sends that one in. All right, let's take this call and then we get to your voice notes on WhatsApp. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir. You're welcome.
Yes, my name is Zakaria.
Welcome, Zakaria. Go ahead.
Good morning to the listeners and the callers. North Central, the governors, if they are waiting for any miracle, they are the one to start performing that miracle themselves. What do I mean by saying that? Why not the North Central should form a regional police for themselves? They should engage their youth. At least they have seen it, the one that Southwest did. Even though they cannot allow them to take some sophisticated weapons, but I could tell you, information will be going around. Niger State Governor, Mr. Bagusa, summoned that courage, informed the Benue own, the Nasarawa own, the Plateau own, the Kogi and the Kwara. You guys should do something. And Mr. President, don't allow this thing to go down like that. If some other did and they fail, put your own strategy to see that these killings, they will take it too far where a lot of information will be captured.
All right.
At least we have about 40-something FM station in Abuja in order to just tarnish the government. So, Mr. President, do something.
All right.
Enough of all this killing. Do something. The governor should also do something. They should form their regional police.
All right.
They should form them.
Thank you very much.
If they're calling them us, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much as well. All right, let's move into your voice notes now, and then we'll get to your messages. Good morning.
Gabriella. My name is Satobi Mwabeze from Gwagwalada. Insecurity. There we go again. You see, until when we begin to ask our leader for accountability, I don't think that these people will stand up to do the needful. To me, this time around, I think I'm bringing the blames towards we, the followers. We are a bit docile in these particular issues. What stopped us of staging?
I'm Comrade Chris C.S. Docha from Madala, reacting to insecurity in the land. In fact, this is degenerating to a ridiculous extent. And I blame this on leadership failure and institutional silence. When evil is happening in the country And instead of condemning it in its entirety and taking some proactive steps, we choose to be describing it in an euphemistic manner by calling terrorism, banditry, or insurgency. See where it has brought us today.
Good morning, Nigeria Ifo. This is Danjuma Igu, aka Baba Raisa from Sabo Huse. My contribution this morning is going to dwell on education curriculum in our country. Even the work I have done in the last 15 years at the university, I think this is a very critical issue. Most of our Nigerian leaders today, they are the major provider of substandard school in our country today. Meanwhile, education should not be a social investment that lacks infrastructure, equipment, and value. So to that extent, our schools and teachers must embark on innovative teachings that will bring us international or global value in this country. Have a nice day.
All right, thank you very much for that one. However, we did not, I think that was a headline from yesterday. So if you're sending in your reactions to the headlines, please stick to the headlines for each day, for today, for example. All right. Thank you for sending that regardless. Let's get back to the voice notes and then we take some of your messages.
Hello, good morning, Nigerian food. Good morning, Nigerians. This is Asalam from South. Let me just talk about this killing in this country. Another one in Kwaras and Plateau State again. We know that our military cannot cover everywhere. So let us stand up for ourselves and recruit state police or village vigilantes and equip them. Full arms. Because if we are looking like this, all these people will kill us finish. They will finish the whole Nigeria. We have Senate, we have the governors. They are just sitting down for nothing, doing nothing. Instead of them to equip vigilante for each villages, they are sitting down there, eating our money. May God bless Nigeria.
Good morning, Gabriella. This is Ima Chori calling from Asu. Another terrorist group? Wow. We are not yet finished with Boko Haram. We are not yet finished with terrorists. Now another fresh group. These people are getting momentum.
Good morning, Gabriella. Good morning, Nigeria for family. I called on radio yesterday morning. I reported a missing boy in Koje. The development is not really a good one. The mother of the missing boy was at the station yesterday and she was asked to write a report, which she did, and they requested the sum of 15,000 naira from her at the station, which she negotiated and ended up paying 10,000 naira. Please, Nigeria Info family, help us. Whatever you can do to help us allow this boy return back safe home, please help us. Thank you.
No, I'm a bit concerned about this. I wish you were calling and not sending a voice. But if you're still listening, please send a follow-up to that message, that voice note you sent, or maybe just call. If you can't get through to the phone lines, just send another message to this. What police station is that? And secondly, what was the payment for? She mentioned what the payment was meant for. In situations like this, are you supposed to make any kind of payment? These are questions that, if you can, please do well to answer the first two. And then the third, we'll probably might have to look into this again a bit more closely as to, yesterday a lot of Nigerians also had, you guys had quite the concern about the NPF going on a public holiday. One would think that the police fell under essential workers, but yesterday we heard and learned from this man who had called to share that unfortunate situation that the police men allegedly said that they were on public holiday. So I'd like for you to give us a bit more detail. What police station was that? Did it mention what the payment was for? Was it for a specific thing, or was it payment for something else? Just give us all the details, and who knows, we just might follow this up and have a guest join us to give insight into the workings of the NPF. Most likely someone from the NPF. Fingers crossed on that one. All right, let's get to your comments now on WhatsApp. Imam Musa Chori says, may God have mercy on us Nigerians. Thomas Aruya or Moekudu Paul says, watching you live for the first time. Welcome. I hope you keep watching us live on Facebook. Good morning to you, Obi Alex, watching live from Madala. All right. Thank you for joining us live on there. Let's see. Obunike Paul says, why can't Tinubu declare a state of emergency in Benue? Is it because there is no oil there? Is oil more valuable than humans? This is just terrible, is what he says. Okwando Obina says, good morning. I think that the National Assembly should own up to the allegations of Pastor Tunde Bakare, as there are elements of truth in all he stands. As a matter of fact, the position of Bakare is the position of many Nigerians. They're even worse than the rubber stamp, is what Okwando Obina says. Also, Francis Nnamani, watching us live from Amagunze in Enugu State, says Nigeria is richly endowed, but some of our leaders are not helping matters. We need equity, fairness, justice, and good governance for this country to get better. And Nwachukwu Kennedy Chinedu, voice of Mbise. Mbise is in Imo State. Yes, it's in Imo, right? Thank you for watching us live all the way from Imo State. He says the level of killings going on in Benue State and other states of the Federation has gone out of hand, but it is quite unfortunate that our president is not doing anything to ameliorate the situation, but it's busy campaigning and playing politics ahead of 2027 while the innocent citizens are being murdered on a daily basis. Onwachuku, thank you for sharing that. A final comment on Facebook, and we get to all the platforms. Dr. Mrs. Umma Olebara from Owerri says, it is disheartening that Boko Haram headsmen and bandits are tearing this nation to shreds. Terrorism, religious and ethnic crises have become periodical features which are steadily leading us to ethnic and religious wars. Our children are getting frustrated and depressed with the situation of the nation, and this invariably affects their education. This is worrisome and disastrous. We are all living in fear, tension, apprehension, and uncertainty. For how long will this agony last? Is what Dr. Mrs. Umma Olebara says on Facebook. Let's see what's going on YouTube. Yusuf Doa, he says, my heartfelt condolence to the family of those that lost their lives in Benue State. Yusuf sent that in. Kunle says, Nigerians don't have shame. They should continue. I believe that there is always time for everything in life. Umar Ibrahim says, good morning, Nigeria Info. You're doing a great job. It's unfortunate that Nigerians have hopeless hope in our hearts and our leaders. Insecurity is trending. Let's stop talking and act. Things are already wrong. Funny us, police stations asking for money before acting is not new in this country. It has been happening. Really? So if you go present a case, you write an official statement and say, oh, so and so person has been missing for so and so number of days. Is there some kind of payment that you should make? I'm just hearing this for the first time. That's why I'm asking these questions. So when you say it's not, it's not news, what Nigerians are accustomed to, I'm wondering, is it? All right, back on WhatsApp. Let's take some of your calls and get to your messages. Good morning.
How are you? Beautiful you. You look different. I'm watching you live.
Oh, I do, huh?
I thought it's Lagos. You're looking fairer, more chubby, and what is? I thought it's Lagos until I hear Mr. One of our callers talk. I say, this is you.
Oh wow!
How are you? How is Abuja?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for watching us live online.
We are taking care of you. You are not going anywhere. Sure, you know. My name is Mrs. Meza. Auntie, our president is back. I want to join our president is back and insecurity quickly because of time.
Yes, go ahead.
Ma, when the president left, they say he's on working visits to 2 countries that he went, and that they are going to assess the performance of the government thus far, almost 2 years. In the next few days, Mr. President will be 2 years in office. Now, they say May 29 is Accountability Day. That's the English I want to use. Why June 12th is Democracy Day. Now, the president traveled for some days to assess the performance of his minister and himself, VP and others. What will the president tell us come May 29? Secondly, on the issue of insecurity, I want to appeal to Nigerians. Know your neighbors. A lot is happening in our compounds and we are not aware. We've seen somebody. You don't know where the person is working. Some of them, before now, we say if you have somebody that is not going out, begin to check very well. Now they go out. But in a way, you will know somebody that is involved in crime. Right in our compounds, they do a lot of things. They kidnap children and keep in the compound. A lot of things that we are not aware of. And we are waiting for Mr. President to do everything when it comes to security. You know, Mala Abubakar P, they will always tell you security is local. And me, I started saying, all right, please let us know our neighbors. And if our neighbors, even if it's your husband or wife, is doing wrong thing, I think it's high time we started reporting because we need to stay alive. Our roads are bad to seize. Have a beautiful day.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. We'll take a final call. Can we squeeze this in? You've got 30 seconds. Good morning.
Thank you so much. Good morning, my dear sister, Angel Gabriella, the angel of duty on duty. I greet you this morning. I remain my humble self or more reaching you from Galadmawa this morning. Very quickly, all protocols duly observed. I greet the last caller. I greet all the callers and listeners of this radio station. See, this issue of security, Angel Gabriella, let's not lie to ourselves. It's a cash cow for some people right now, either in the federal level or at the state level. Let me tell you, they purposely allow this insecurity to play out.
When you
so
say
that more
purposely,
money can be allocated.
When you say purposely, what exactly do you mean? Do you have the facts to back that up?
Angel Gabriella, how do you explain the fact that these people come attack every now and then within the very closer space of time?
Hold that thought. Hold that thought.
And they are
Hold
never
that thought.
abated.
Hold that thought. We're going to go on a very quick commercial and the lead would pick up on this, okay?
Okay. All right.
Knowing you are exactly where you've always dreamed of being. Legacy is a careful selection of choices made to capture the true meaning of ambition. At Stanbic IBTC, we understand that building a legacy is not just about what you do, but
this is Nigeria Info.